Hey, how's it going? We're here again. George, please. I'm going. I'm on. I'm live. He's barking at Phil because I gave them treats, and I shouldn't have. One moment. Don't you just love live TV? Go lay down. Yes, and they listen like steel traps. And they don't. Another mistake. Anyway, how's it going this morning, my friends? I see who's here. Hey, Joe, how's it going this afternoon? You're knackered this afternoon. I'm sorry. How's it going, pizza? See, it's funny. George is like this tall, this big, right? And Phil is big, and you know who rules the roost around here? Certainly not me. Late night again. Yes, Phil. Stop it. This makes me glad I never had children. Well, sending good vibes, Joe. Sending good vibes. All right, so welcome to the channel, or welcome back. Yo, me and my domestic squabbles and dogs here. Yeah. Well, you know why? Well, no problem, my friend, no problem. Send good vibes for me for dogs to get along, at least until 7:30. Of course, lesson learned. Don't give them treats 5 minutes before you go on. So how is it going this morning? Or if it's afternoon where you are, or relatively speaking, if it's evening, welcome to the channel, or welcome back. My name's Brian, and I'm a poet, at least sometimes. And other people say I am. So, hey, who knows? What y'all doing? You already had your treat, Phil. Kids. Like I said, thank God I never had any. Had any ones that'll talk back. All right, so what's on the, what are we doing here? Oh, yeah, what are we doing here? We are doing so what are we doing here besides blowing my head out of my butt? Oh, yeah, the show live in the morning with me, classic poetry with a twist. So what's classic poetry, you say? Good question. Anything old and good. We target stuff in the public domain and all that stuff, so we can all enjoy what the twist is. And that twist is I take that said poem and I put it in a music AI generator, or AI music generator, in this case Suno, and it spits out 2 tracks and we listen to them together live. I've not heard them before. You've not heard them before. Hell, most of the poets I've never heard of before. You know, this book here, I think it's gotten more use in the past 2 months than when I took a class with it. Hey, Sophia, how's it going, my German friend? I saw you were on earlier with Antics. Hope y'all had fun. So, yes, and speaking of, today's 6 poets are brought to you by the Norton Anthology of Modern Poetry. Yes, this book. So, yeah, we crack open the book, we flicker and flip pages, and something catches the eye. Then I go in and do my little thing, and we get what we get. And most of the time, it's freaking cool. So, what's on the program for today? Well, let me show you here. Here it is. The very first one we're doing today is actually a song, but we're going to cover it, I guess. It's called George Bugnet, by Gertrude Stein. Then, Thomas Hardy's The Oxen. Then, William Butler Yeats. Yes, Tsunoe. With William Butler Yeats, The Wild Swans of Coole. Then we got The Yak, I guess to continue the bovine themes. The Yak by Hilaire Belloc. That's how I'm going to pronounce it, Hillary. And then we got, come on, dude, Scholars by Walter de la Mare. Yeah, Walter de la Mare. And finally, Carl Sandburg, Gargoyle. Oh, by the way, the thumbnail for this particular one for this particular show came from this poem. Yeah. So, what do y'all think? I'm looking forward to it. Of course, I usually look forward to it because I have fun. Because we do have here our own virtual box of chocolates. You know, to rip off Forrest Gump. But hey, cliche works now, doesn't it? Because we never know what the heck we're going to get until we hit play. And like I said, most of the time it doesn't suck, which is great. We do have those stinkers every once in a while, but hey, that's life for you, no? So, without further ado, let me pull up what we're going to do here, and it is Gertrude, version 1 of Gertrude Stein's George Bugnet.
And Genevieve Geronimo with weather they thought they were with weather without their finding out, without their finding it out, with weather George weather they were about, with their finding their weather it finding it out, weather with their finding about it out, George with their finding it without, George weather there with their doubt without weather it their weather without doubt, as York and without about. It is welcome thing, George in our ring, lane away, George in our ring, George, Genevieve, Geronimo straightened it out, without their finding it out. Grammar makes George in our ring. Which grammar make George in our ring? Grammar is as disappointed, not is as grammar is as disappointed. Grammar is not as grammar is as disappointed. George is in our ring. Grammar is not is disappointed in our ring. Welcome thing, George in our ring, lane away, George in our ring, George, Genevieve, Geronimo straightened it out, without their finding it out. Grammar makes George in our ring, which grammar makes George in our ring. Grammar is as disappointed, not is as grammar is as disappointed. Grammar is not as grammar
That wasn't that interesting. Makes me want to look up the original recording if they did something, because it says here, the composer is Christopher Berg. I have to get back to you on that one. So what y'all think? Like I said, interesting. Let's go ahead and see what number version 2 has in store for us now, shall we?
George and Genevieve, Geronimo, with a with weather they thought they were with weather when without their finding it out with weather. George weather they were about with their finding their weather there, it finding it out, weather with their finding about it out. George with their finding it without. George weather there with their it weather ripped out with about, without weather it their weather without doubt. Zorcan without about, it is welcome thing. George in our ring, laying awake, George in our ring. George, Genevieve, Geronimo straightened it out without their finding it out. Grammar makes George in our ring, which grammar make George in our ring. Grammar is as disappointed, not is as grammar is as disappointed. Grammar is not as grammar is as disappointed. George is in our ring, grammar is not is disappointed in our ring. George Genevieve in our ring.
I like number 2 a lot better. The ending there was a lot better. Oh, that sucks, Joe Bananas. Yes, the music more than the poem. But yeah, you never know what's going to. So hold on one second. I want to do something right quick, and it's easier to do this while. All right, let's see here. All right, just bear with me. No, not that. Wrong thing. I'll figure it out. Anyways, so what did y'all think of that? All right, so let's go on to the second one. Although here, okay, don't need to be behind myself. How you doing, Style? And Teresa, how you doing? No. All right, let's see what we got coming up next. Hey, Power Lives, how's it going? All right. Apparently, there's more live TV going on here. Y'all enjoy this one while I take care of Phil.
Christmas Eve and 12 of the clock, now they are all on their knees. An elder said as we sat in a flock by the embers in heartside ease. We pictured the meek, mild creatures where they dwelt in their strawy pen, nor did it occur to one of us there to doubt they were kneeling then. So fair a fancy few would weave in these years, yet I feel if someone said on Christmas Eve, come see the oxen kneel. In the lonely Barton by yonder coombe, our childhood used to know, I should go with him in the gloom, hoping it might be so. So fair a fancy few would weave in these years, yet I feel if someone said on Christmas Eve, come see the oxen kneel. Come see the oxen kneel. In the lonely Barton by yonder coombe, our childhood used to know, I should go with him in the gloom, hoping it might be so. So fair a fancy few would weave in these years, yet I feel if someone said on Christmas Eve, come see the oxen kneel. In the lonely Barton by yonder coombe, our childhood used to know, I should go with him in the gloom, hoping it might be so. Hoping it might be so. Come see the oxen kneel.
Well, turns out he wanted to just sniff. I'll take your word for that one. But I heard of it was cool. Let's just go ahead and get on with the second one then, shall we? The Oxen, number 2 by Thomas Hardy.
Christmas Eve and 12 of the clock. Now they are all on their knees, and elders said as we sat in a flock by the embers in Heartside East, we pictured the meek, mild creatures where they dwelt in their strawy pen. Nor did it occur to one of us there to doubt they were kneeling then. So fair a fancy few would weave in these years, yet I feel if someone said on Christmas Eve, come see the oxen
Barton by yonder coombe our childhood used to know. I should go with him in the gloom, hoping it might be so. You would weep in these years, yet I feel if someone said on Christmas Eve, come see the Oxen kneel in the lonely Barton by yonder coombe our childhood used to know. I should go with him in the gloom, hoping it might be so. Hoping it might be so.
Yeah, those were pretty cool. How's it going, Irish? And yes, Sophia. And hey, I get sidetracked all the time, so you're not going to get any complaints from me. Okay, so where were we now? Okay, so I guess that's my new one. Okay, so oh yes, the second one. Hey, it's an Irish fella. Since our Irish got here, here's another Irish fella, William Butler Yeats. The Wild Swans at Coole.
The trees are in their autumn beauty, the woodland paths are dry. Under the October twilight, the water mirrors the still sky. Upon the brimming water among the stones are 59 swans.
The 19th autumn has come upon me since I first made my count. I saw before I had well finished all suddenly mount and scatter, wheeling in great broken rings upon their clamorous wings. I have looked upon those brilliant creatures, and now my heart is sore. All's changed since I, hearing at twilight the first time on this shore, the bell beat of their wings above my head, trod with a lighter tread.
Unworried still, lover by lover, they paddle in the cold. Companionable streams or climb the air, their hearts have not grown old. Passion or conquest, wonder where they will attend upon them still. But now they drift on the still water, mysterious, beautiful. Among what rushes will they build? By what lake's edge or pool? Delight men's eyes when I awake someday to find they have flown away. Oh,
how do you know you like 1 over 2 when I haven't played 2 yet? But I agree. That was really freaking cool. So yes, here's version 2 of The Wild Swans at Coole.
The trees are in their autumn beauty. The woodland paths are dry. Under the October twilight, the water mirrors a still sky. Upon the brimming water, among the stones, are 59 swans.
The 19th autumn has come upon me since I first made my count. I saw before I had well finished, all suddenly mount and scatter, wheeling in great broken rings upon their clamorous wings. I have looked upon those brilliant creatures, and now my heart is sore. All's changed since I hearing at twilight, the first time on this shore, the bell beat of their wings above my head, trod with a lighter tread. Unworried still, lover by lover, they paddle in the cold. Companionable streams or climb the air, their hearts have not grown old. Passion or conquest, wander where they will, attend upon them still. But now they drift on the still water, mysterious, beautiful. Among what rushes will they build? By what lake's edge or pool? Delight men's eyes when I awake someday to find they have flown
Yeah, I would need just about 10 or 15 more seconds to do out that outro, but I agree. Number 1 was better. But for one reason, the main reason that I didn't like number 2 as much as number 1 is they didn't make it a true duet. They should have either stayed with the female voice the entire way through or started with a male voice since it transitioned to a male. You know what I mean. I have to start making some political jokes, but I'm not going to. So what y'all think of the first half of the show, my friends? despite the frustrations of being interrupted, Dogus Interruptus, and all that stuff. So far, so good. We haven't had a true stinker, and there's one you might hear comes Saturday. In the meantime, please please like and subscribe, and tickle that notification bell because it likes to have its bell tickled, and at least somebody's bell is being tickled in this cold world of ours. And as usual, everything I do here on this show is done under fair use and mostly in the public domain. So yeah. Well, let's go ahead and let's see who's up. Okay, this is the other bovine-oriented track today called The Yak.
As a friend to the children, commend me the yak. You will find it exactly the thing. It will carry and fetch. You can ride on its back or lead it about with a string. The Tartar who dwells on the plains of Tibet, a desolate region of snow, has for centuries made it a nursery pet, and surely the Tartar should know. Then tell your papa where the yak can be got, and if he is awfully rich, he will buy you the creature, or else he will not. I cannot be positive which. The Tartar who dwells on the plains of Tibet, a desolate region of snow, has for centuries made it a nursery pet, and surely the Tartar should know. Then tell your papa where the yak can be got, and if he is awfully rich, he will buy you the creature, or else he will not. I cannot be positive which. Then tell your papa where the yak can be got, and if he is awfully rich, he will buy you the creature, or else he will not. I cannot be positive which.
That was positively silly, and I love it. Yay! We need more silly. Yes, yes, yes. And pizza, indeed. We need more yaks in poems. There, you said it. Write you a poem about a yak and call me in the morning. That was great. So let's go ahead and see what number 2 has in store for us, shall we?
As a friend to the children, commend me the yak. You will find it exactly the thing.
It will carry and fetch. You can ride on its back or lead it about with a string. The Tartar who dwells on the plains of Tibet,
a desolate region of snow,
has for centuries made it a nursery pet. And surely the Tartar should know. Then tell your papa where the yak can be got. And if he is awfully rich, he will buy you the creature, or else he will not. I cannot be positive which. Then tell your papa where the yak can be got. And if he is awfully rich, he will buy you the creature, or else he will not. I cannot be positive which. The Tartar who dwells on the plains of Tibet, a desolate region of snow, has for centuries made it a nursery pet. And surely the Tartar should know. Then tell your papa where the yak can be got. And if he is awfully rich, he will buy you the creature, or else he will not. I cannot be positive which. And tell your papa where the yak can be got. And if he is awfully rich, he will buy you the creature, or else he will not. I cannot be positive which.
Well, both of those were cool. But I like the first one better. Because in the second one, when they did that female voice, they should have went and made it a true duet. That would have been a lot better. So yes, number one, definitely. Yes, and that is good to know. Learn something new every day. Yak is a staple in certain Eastern European countries. Hey, if it tastes good, I've heard yak milk's good. Who knows? That was one of the things about going places that I went in the Navy, that I would try the food. Most of the time it tasted mostly just like our food. Oh. So what do we have next on for the agenda? Oh yes, Scholars by Walter de la Mare.
Logic does well at school, and reason answers every question right. Poll parrot memory unwinds her spool, and copycat keeps teacher well inside. The heart's a truant, nothing does by rule. Safe in its wisdom is taken for a fool. Nods through the morning on the dunce's stool, and wakes to dream all night. Logic does well at school, and reason answers every question right. Poll-parrot memory unwinds her spool, and copycat keeps teacher well in sight. The heart's a truant, nothing does by rule. Safe in its wisdom is taken for a fool. Nods through the morning on the dunce her stool, and wakes to dream all night. The heart's a truant, nothing does by rule. Safe in its wisdom is taken for a fool. Nods through the morning on the dunce's stool, and wakes to dream all night.
That was really freaking chill. Really cool. I got the, the Disney cartoons with the little bitty birdies and the animals and the, the little rabbits and skunks and stuff in the forest and meadow. Beautiful. Yes, that was very pretty. Very chill. Have a good day. And definitely, it didn't suck. Well, I know I'm talking low now, but it just seems kind of appropriate after that. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. So I'm having a hard time hearing myself. Maybe this one will be the exact opposite, and it'll freaking, faces off and stuff. Let's find out.
Logic does well at school, and reason answers every question right. Poll-parrot memory unwinds her spool, and copycat keeps teacher well in sight. The heart's a truant, nothing does by rule. Safe in its wisdom is taken for a fool. Nods through the morning on the dunce's stool, and wakes to dream all night. Nods through the morning on the dunce's stool, and wakes to dream all night. The heart's a truant, nothing does by rule. Safe in its wisdom is taken for a fool. Nods through the morning
that was another lovely one. Not as chill as the first one. I like the first one just a little better. But yeah, what a way to transition into the last part of the show, you know? Oh yeah, and I gotta give you all the reminder, and you guys on the replay crew too, if you watch this far, please make sure you like and you're subscribed. I was back up to my all-time high of 411 subscribers. That was the my third time earlier, so I don't know if that's risen or not, or back. I'll find out later. And everything we do here, and it is great what we do here on the show, is under fair use and mostly in the public domain. Hey, Dropshot Media, how's it going? How you doing? So what do we got going on here? Oh, yeah. Brad, you got here just in time. Hey, Kirby's mom, how you doing? Kirby's mom, you got here just in time for our very last poet, or if you're on the replay crew, thank you. Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. Haven't y'all figured that out by now? Hey, that's here we are with version 1 of Carl Sandburg's Gargoyles. Pizza, you are totally correct. Timu Dio. It's pretty interesting. All right. Gargoyles. WTF is Gargoyles. Well, if you click on the link in the description for this particular poem, it will take you to the all poetry page for it. And there's a little analysis, and it has AI in parentheses beside it. So I'm assuming it was written by an AI. Yes. Take care, Pizza. And the thing goes, this poem utilizes grotesquerie to depict a violent confrontation between two entities. The gargoyle-like mouth with its molten iron grin and rattling nails represents chaos and destruction. The fist with its cold mechanical force symbolizes order and repression. The incessant pounding of the fist against the mouth suggests a futile struggle against an overwhelming force. The mouth's laughter, even in the face of brutality, highlights its resilience. The poem reflects the turmoil and violence of the time period, capturing the clash between opposing forces. Yes, that could actually... Hey... All right, did I freeze there for... Oh, damn freaking internet. All right, so... See, God Bless the Gargoyles by Dave Pikey, children's book, highly recommended by me. Cool. Hey, and remember, there was a really awesome cartoon in the 90s, Gargoyles. I'm waiting for them to make live action out of it. Hopefully they won't ruin it. All right, so let's go ahead with the very last and the second version of Gargoyles by Carl Sandburg.
I saw a mouth jeering. A smell of melted red iron ran over it. His laugh was full of nails rattling. It was a child's dream of a mouth. A fist hit the mouth. Knuckles of gunman metal driven by electric wrist and shoulder. It was a child's dream of an arm. The fist hit the mouth over and over, again and again. The mouth bled melted iron and laughed its laughter of nails rattling. And I saw the more the fist pounded, the more the mouth laughed. The fist is pounding and pounding and the mouth's answering. A child's dream of an arm. The fist hit the mouth over and over, again and again. The mouth bled melted iron and laughed his laughter and nails rattling. And I saw the more the fist pounded, the more the mouth laughed. The fist is pounding and pounding and the mouth answering.
But you know, Maya, that's a good thing because number 2 is better than number 1. I like Timu Anthrax better than Timu Dio. Yeah, Timu Dio. So what y'all think of today's show, my friends? Interesting, always interesting. No stinkers. Definitely no stinkers. A few outstanding ones. So pretty good for all things aside. Yes, interesting. The good type of interesting, not the existentially dreaded type of interesting. Yes, definitely the second one. Well, my friends, we have come to the end of the show for today, but fear not, barring whatever, I should be back tomorrow morning. It's going to start snowing this evening, so maybe I'll do another program dedicated to snow tomorrow or winter. Something to warm the old heart while the bones are being frozen. Well. Thank you, my friends, for being on this journey with me, even for just a little bit. It's all appreciated. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that jazz, tickle the old bells and stuff. And remember, everything we do here, whether it's awesome or a stinkeroo, is all done under fair use. No, you guys are awesome. All right. So thank you for watching to the end. I'm pretty sure I'll see y'all out in the chats because I don't really plan on going anywhere today. Well, just to hunker down and buckle and put up with the weather until next week when it probably starts transitioning towards spring. No, thank you, Kirby's mom. Especially you guys on the replay crew. Thank you. And thank y'all for watching to the end. Another good box of chocolates today, overall. And I'll see y'all around, and I'll definitely see you tomorrow morning, same time, same channel, whatever Lord you believe in, willing. I'll see you there. Bye.